Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another MXGP Pro video here on the channel. Today, we are going to be hopping in and playing as Max Anstie himself. And there's a little bit of a backstory behind this video, so I will explain that after the intro here. But we're gonna hop in and do a race as Max Anstie here on Valkensward. There's a little bit of a story behind it. We're gonna talk about a few things throughout the video, so let's get right into the gameplay. Okay, so we're loading in to the race. If you guys do enjoy this video at any point in time, smash that thumbs up button for me. Throw any comments down below in the comment section. Subscribe if you guys are new. Check out the Once Company, linked in the description. Oppose nothing, conquer everything. It's the motto to live by, guys. Grab your merch, support the channel, support the company. It would be greatly appreciated. Other than that, toss me a follow on Instagram. If you just type in Goonzig, it should come up. It is at Goonzig Productions. Toss me a follow and let's get in to Valkensward. So, where does Max Anstie fit into this video? So, before I even mention that, I think I have to give a shout out to Twitchy. Make sure to go toss him a subscribe on YouTube, guys. I will link his channel down below in the description. Twitchy does a bunch of moto videos as well, so go check out his content. He definitely kills it. Now, where does this all fit together? Twitchy has went ahead and actually bought a Cameo. Cameo is an app I've heard of a few times, but I've never actually seen it in use. It's basically a way, in my eyes, to kind of support different, I don't really want to call them celebrities, I guess celebrities, or kind of like different types of people. There are different athletes and sports stars, WWE wrestlers, and probably just famous people on there as well. So you can basically pay a certain amount, I would assume pay a certain amount. That's how you're supporting them and that's how they make money from it. And you can go ahead and actually request like a little video clip from them. So Twitchy has went ahead and he has gotten one of these cameos from Max Anstie made up for me. So when I got it, it was kind of like the most mind-blowing thing ever. Yeah, you know what, why don't I just play it? I'll play the clip and then we'll talk about it.
Hey Nick Koonzig, how you doing? This is Max Anstie here, and yeah, hope you're having a good day. Shouting out your YouTube channel, Goonzig Gaming. I went and checked it out actually, and yeah, I'm actually just about to get on the old PlayStation in a minute, and yeah, use some of your tips. And I also checked out Goonzig Promotions, which the videos you do on the Canadian Nationals, I checked a couple of those out. It's cool, good work, and keep it up. Maybe if I'm ever back in the States doing some riding or in that area, you can come out and do some filming and we can do some laps. So yep, no, have a good day and keep it going.
So that is the cameo there, and I think it's just the coolest thing that like he takes time out of his day to go ahead and I guess show some appreciation to his fans. And yeah, I know Twitchy paid for it and everything. Oh, okay. So huge shout out to Twitchy for that. I can't thank him enough. That's why I was like, I gotta thank him in some way. And I was like, let's make a video on it. Let's get the Goon Army in thanking Twitchy. So I think that is one of probably the coolest things that has happened all year. I mean, it's been an interesting 2019 so far, but that is definitely one of my highlights, getting a shout out from Max Anstie. Personalized video, I guess you could say. And the fact that blows my mind is that he actually like took time to look up, I mean, he called it Goonzig Promotions, but I'll cut him some slack. He actually took a little bit of time to like, you know, actually look up the channel and check out Goonzig Productions and find out that I do some Canadian national videos and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if Twitchy told him all of that stuff or if he actually just went and Googled it and figured out what was going down over here on YouTube. So I don't know, it just kind of blows my mind that that actually happened. So once again, huge shout out to Twitchy. Going back to the video, Max Anstie said he's going to play some PS4. Imagine Goonzig versus Max Anstie. I challenge him. You know what, guys? Let's raid his Instagram. Maybe I'll link his Instagram down below, and we can go and just like raid his Instagram with comments being like, race Gunzig in Supercross, race Gunzig in MXGP Pro, and let's get a race in with Max Anstie. Could you imagine? That would be absolutely crazy. But yeah, I can't thank Twitchy enough for that. It definitely made my day, and it is definitely going to be kind of like a highlight of my year. And I want to use the rest of the video to go ahead and kind of talk about Max Anstie himself, because I don't really know much. I wouldn't say I know much about his history in the sport, but his name has definitely been coming up a lot recently, and I've always known of him. I know he's gotten some wins. I'm not sure if he has any titles or not, so maybe you guys can fill me in on that in the comments below, but I do know that around the time MX Donations was going down at Redbud, he was there, and it was basically, well, it was kind of rumored that he was even thinking about coming up to the States, I guess, coming up to the States from Europe and going ahead and racing the AMA series rather than being in MXGP. Now, in this game here, he is actually on the Rockstar Husqvarna team, and in, I mean, current times, 2019 here, he's actually signed to a team called Standard Construct KTM, so he's on a KTM, and the reason why we're here on Valkensward is because this year, he has actually crashed at this round, and it was coming up here on the track in this right-hander after the finish line here. It's kind of hard to explain because the track is a little different from the current times, but in this corner here, there's kind of like a corner bump, and he goes over the corner bump and just kind of like loses the front end, goes down. He actually gets like tangled up with the bike, and it was a very interesting crash. Like, the bike was off of him, he was a-okay, it looked like he was ready to get up, and then the bike like tips over and lands on him, and he's stuck under it. So yeah, a very interesting crash there, but I figured it would be cool. I mean, since the cameo and everything came from Max Anstie, to just hop in and do an MXGP race here as Max Anstie, even though it's a different team, and just have some fun with it, because I felt like I needed to make a video on it, because Twitchy didn't have to do what he did. He really didn't, and man, it made my day. So it is greatly appreciated, and who knows, maybe one day I will get some races in with Max Anstie. And I don't know why, I just kind of expected it to be like a, hey Gunzig, thanks for, you know, supporting or whatever, right? I didn't necessarily expect it to be like an in-depth video of him, like, you know, talking about Gunzig Gaming and Gunzig Productions and all of that stuff. So it's cool that he actually put, in my opinion, at least a little bit of time into it, so that's pretty cool. I found it funny when he was talking about coming up to the States to ride, and then it's almost like he realized that Canada and US are really, really close, especially coming from Europe. Canada and US are, you know, pretty close to each other, but they're not the same, and it's like he realized that, and he's like, whenever I'm up in the States or, you know, that area, and I think, man, imagine riding with Max Anstie. He would absolutely lap me in, like, he would do 2 laps for my 1 lap, but I think that would be absolutely mind-blowing. Film day with Max Anstie. The majority of the things I talked about will probably never happen. I will probably never play with Max Anstie. I will probably never get to ride with Max Anstie, but not with that attitude, right? Make your dreams come true. If I want to make it happen, we can make it happen. So if you guys can, definitely go subscribe to Twitchy on YouTube. I'll link it down below in the description. Toss him a subscribe. It's pretty much like the least we could do for getting this cameo from him. And I know Twitchy mentioned that he actually bought a few more cameos for different people. I know he bought one for his dad from a WWE wrestler and stuff like that, and it's just cool to see that. I mean, even these people with these huge followings, and I mean, they could have huge egos, they still take the time out of their day to go ahead and I mean, make videos to talk to fans and interact with people and stuff like that. And I know they're getting paid, but they still don't have to. Oh man, that crash though. I know they're getting paid, and it's probably a way for them to make a little bit of coin on the side, but at the same time, they don't have to be doing it. And if they weren't humble as individuals, I don't think that cameo is something that someone would want to do if they just want to make money and they're really stuck up. I don't know, we're just rambling now, but seeing someone that takes at least a little bit of time out of their day to kind of give back to the fans in a way and show a little bit of appreciation, I think that shows that they are humble as an individual, and they don't think they're better than anyone, and they appreciate what they have. So once again, cool to see that cameo coming from Max Anstie, guys. I am going to end it here. Make sure to go subscribe to Twitchy. Check it out, guys. Linked in the description. I'll link everything down below, like the cameo, maybe Max Anstie's Instagram, Twitchy's YouTube, and a bunch of other things. So check out the description for any links to anything you may want to check out. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in another video. Peace out.